guys, so this is my TBR for the month of March. Now my TBRs are going to be a little bit different. I've decided to do a list of books that like a TBR that I have to finish. Like if I don't finish these ones, I'm going to be very mad at myself. And then a separate section of if I have time, I'm going to get to these because I hate setting a high goal and not being able to achieve it. So I'm going to set a manageable goal. Sorry, my dog distracted me. And then I'm going to set a if I have time goal. So yeah. So like I said, for the first list, it's going to be the ones that I have to finish or I'm going to be mad at myself. So this is my legitimate TBR for the month of March. I have 4 books, and I'm going to discuss each of them just a little bit, and then I'll go into the books that I want to accomplish if I have time. So the first book I already finished. I finished it yesterday, so it took me a day. It was amazing. Everything by Nicola Yoon. She is instantly one of my favorite authors now because of this book, and the movie's coming out in May, and I only read it because I felt like reading a contemporary, and I guess this would be called that. So I read it, I fell in love with it, I got it done in a day. I recommended it to a friend. We actually started a book club, and hopefully she'll enjoy it as well. But it's about this girl who's literally allergic to everything, and if she goes outside, she'll die, basically. And she falls in love with the boy next door who just moved in, and yeah, so you can imagine what happens, and I'm sure if you watch the trailer, it'll tell you everything, so don't watch the trailer if you're planning on reading the book first. But yeah, it was fantastic. So I recommend that, and I already finished it, and it was on my TBR, so I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, that was the first one. The next book I'm currently listening to the audiobook, and that is 13 Reasons Why, and the TV show comes out March 31st, and that's what inspired me to read it. It's about this girl who commits suicide, and she leaves 13 people tapes of why she did it, and I think there's 13 tapes as well, or 7 and then 2 sides or something like that. And I'm only in the first chapter, if you don't count the prologue, so it's pretty good so far. I really like it, and I'm excited for the show, so that's on my TBR as well. The next one, they're all kind of movies and shows, I realize this, but yeah, the next one is an HBO TV show that is based off of this book, and that's Big Little Lies, and it stars Shailene Woodley, Reese Witherspoon, and Nicole Kidman, and I absolutely love all 3 of these ladies, and I'm excited for the show. I don't really know if I'm going to like the book or the movie or the TV show that much, just based on what it's on, like what it's based on, but I do like these ladies, and I have been wanting to try this author for a long time. Lorraine Moriarty, I think is how you say it. Totally butchered that. But yeah, and Stephen King blurbed it, so I mean, it can't be that bad, right? So I'm going to give that a shot. And then the last book is also going to become a movie. I don't know if it is a book that's a movie and then other way around or however that works, but it's the Beauty and the Beast adaptation of the live action, so it's the book. And yeah, my boyfriend got it me from Valentines Day, and I'm very excited to read it. So those are the ones that I have to read. I only set 4, so it's manageable because I am looking for a new job, and the job that I'm at allows me to read a little bit, which is good, but I am looking for something more permanent because I work at a daycare right now, and yeah, so I can read these there when the kids are napping. But if I have time, I'm also going to read 7 other books. Probably not going to happen, but I'll go in order of importance, I guess. The next one is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I read Illuminae last month, loved it, and then I want to read this one next, but it's just such a big book that you have to listen to the audiobook for these because they're so good, first of all, and second of all, it just makes it go by a lot faster. But it's like a 13-hour audiobook, so I'd have to schedule it around work and school and stuff, so hopefully I can get it accomplished. If not a big deal because it's not one of the main 4. So there's that. Then, like I said in my wrap-up and my book haul, I am rereading Harry Potter eventually. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. 1 and 2 are on my list for March, which probably won't happen. Maybe 1. I'm going to hurt her. No, I'm just kidding. She's driving me crazy. But yeah, 1 and 2 are on my list, and they're the only ones that actually have copies that I can physically hold and read because the rest are all collectibles. So if I have time, I'll get to it. If not, it's okay. Then I also have the Fantastic Beasts screenplay to read because I still haven't done that, and the movie's coming out in March on DVD. I want to watch it again so bad. So it is March. It's coming out in a couple, 20-some days. So yeah, I have to read that if I have time. I don't have to. And then the last one is a 3-book series. It's a TV show. I know, I do this a lot. And it's supposedly Harry Potter for adults, and that is the Magician series. And there's the Magicians, the Magician King, and the Magician's Land. And it's a 3-book series, and there's a TV show that they're already starting the 2nd season of April, I want to say. So, and I have the first season on DVD, I just haven't watched it. and it's a sci-fi show, so if you want to check it out, you can. But I want to read those, if possible, in March. I don't know why March just feels like magic to me. I guess leprechauns and stuff. I don't know why that coincides in my brain, but it does. So yeah, so those are my maybes, and then these are my have-tos. So just 4 books. Bye, guys.